What up, homosexuals? Welcome, it's Coach Nat, and I'm here to brag about my clients because they fucking kick ass. I'm here with Alicia today. Alicia, welcome.
Hey,
So let's fucking jump right in because ain't nobody got time to waste. So, first of all, give me an intro.
Alicia, she, her. I live in Warsaw, Indiana, and I've always been athletic. I did sports in high school and actually elementary through high school. I did sports and then just life happened and kind of fell off for a hot second there.
Warsaw, Indiana. I have no fucking clue where that's at, girl.
Well, come visit and I'll show you the mediocre spots. It's okay sometimes.
Fair enough. So, what did life look like before the career gym for you?
I'm very stressed. I mean, still stressed, but more manageable now, more active. I feel a lot better physically and mentally. I have days, but it's nice to have a community that can help support in more ways than one.
So, what was like a typical day like for you? And what was a typical day like for you before the career gym? Like energetically, what did your day look like? What did it feel like?
I was exhausted. I would get up and I worked at my kiddo's school and I loved it, but I worked with the sped kids. So I would get up, get him around, go to work for like 8 hours with behavior kids, and then come home and deal with more behaviors because our son is also neurospicy. So I did not get a break. I would be exhausted and just done. I would fall asleep on the couch as soon as I got home because I was like, I got nothing left.
So working, parenting, adulting equals exhaustion. What was the moment that you were like, fuck this, I've had enough?
I'd actually been following you for a hot minute and I was like, oh, I always want to. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Let's try it. It's scary to go to like a physical gym by yourself. So I'm like, maybe a virtual one would be a better stepping stone. And I just loved your energy. And you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do this. Let's get the things. I'm like, okay, let's do it. I'm just going to do it. Commit.
That word right there. That word. Okay. What would you say surprised you the most coming into the career gym once you finally decided to join after you've been lurking?
I'm always lurking. I work in the shadows. It's fine. How nice everyone is because most gym people aren't always nice. And I'm like, oh, you guys are so nice. You let me complain and then we can complain together because holy crap, that was a hard workout. Worth it, but it was hard.
How were the workouts for you virtually? Was this like the first virtual gym you've done before?
Yeah, it was the first virtual gym I've ever done. It was kind of like culture shock because, like I said before, I'm very athletic. I've gone to the gym before. I've never done anything on like virtually. And I was like, little bit of culture shock, but pretty good. It wasn't bad. I liked it, and I was like, I could be cursing the entire time and no one's listening to me.
Culture shock, like you mean like the workouts or like the people?
It was more of like the situation because when you think of gym, you think of only physical in-person gyms. I was like, wow, I didn't even know that could be a thing. But I mean, it makes sense, especially with the way the world is and all the things that have happened. It's a nice alternative too because you have the accountability still and with the community still.
Do you find that the convenience of not having to drive and park and traffic, do you feel like that helps you stay more consistent?
For sure, especially in the Midwest where weather is you can have all 4 seasons in a week.
Okay, Indiana.
Yeah,
Damn. All right. So definitely just having to pop up your computer, maybe put pants on, jump on, do the
pretty
workout.
much.
Easy. Love it.
That's the good part. I
Yeah.
don't gotta go anywhere, especially now that it's cold and snowy outside. I'm like, "Oh, I'm in for the day.
Ooh,
I'm done."
that part. That part.
Mhm.
Weather don't matter either, because that's dope. Okay. So in comparison then to like the typical experience you've had in the gym, what would you say was the biggest difference for you here?
I've been more consistent. Lately, I've had things come up that are, like, more appointments, but otherwise, still being consistent. Because again, there's not a huge excuse not to go. Because literally just have to throw on my athletic gear, and then I just go to the living room and go do what I gotta do,
Is this the most consistent you've been as a adult?
probably. Honestly, yeah. Probably. Like, because I tell people all the time, it's like, I do like to work out, but it was hard, especially because 1, you had to leave to go do the thing, and then there was people there. I don't like the people part. I don't like being around people.
So you have
So it
to
was nice because you were with people without being with people. So it was nice.
okay, so 1 is, like, getting out your house, 2,
Mhm,
gotta go be with people, both sound
mhm.
terrible,
Yeah.
and here you don't have to leave your house, and you get to be with people without being with people.
Yes.
That's a great way to put it.
And it is, because like I said, I like people, especially after I've been sweaty and gross. I'm like, "Oh, now I have to walk through all these other people," and they're just I know they're not, but I feel like they're staring at me, so I'm like, "Ugh, I'd rather just be at home than I can literally just hop in the shower and not talk to anybody for, like, an hour."
And that's, like, basic how to get a new habit, like, here's a new habit. If you wanna make it easier, eliminate as many of the bullshit in front of the habit so you can do the habit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Habits 101, there you go. Oh, what has changed for you since you joined?
I definitely have more energy. Mental health, like I said, I feel like that's always gonna be just something that constantly needs worked on, but more energy. I go to the regular gym every once in a while on off days when I'm not at the QueerGym, and it's not as terrifying as I thought. I just ignore everybody and just do what I gotta do, and I feel good. There was, one day, because I like to go to the upstairs part because there's not as many people there. So, I'll go in that little corner, and I was just going up, and I was like, "Oh, that was really easy." I didn't feel like I was dying trying to run up the stairs. It was just like it was nothing. I was like, "Oh, people are supposed to feel like that, right? That's normal?"
That's how you're
And then
supposed to feel going up the stairs?
yes, you're not supposed to feel like you're dying and you can't breathe? Cool. I like that.
And I'm glad that you use that as a example because I hear that all the time when people join, they're like, "I just wanna go up the fucking stairs without dying."
I made a goal to because I had to have ACL reconstruction surgery. I had that back in 2020. I had that 5 years ago, and because my our kiddo is really, really athletic. He plays every sport under the sun. If you can play it, he probably will do it. So I have a lot of running to do, and I was like, "I think it'd be kinda cool to be able to actually run again," because especially after an injury like that, you're like, I'm terrified. I'm gonna fall because you are at risk of re-injury. You can injure the other side, and then I can run almost just over half a mile without stopping now, and that was, like, a big deal. I was like, "Oh my gosh, guys, I'm doing it."
That's great. That's a good win on so many different tips, like, physically, that, like, cardio, that your lungs can do that, and the injury, like, rehabbing that injury that you're able to bring back your mobility. Fuck yeah, high five. What do you think has been the hardest part of this? Because, you're working, you got a boo, you got a kid, and you still managed to join this gym. You've been with us here for over a year. You've done the training membership and the one-on-one coaching. What's been the toughest part managing all these different pieces?
Nutrition, for sure. Because even on off days, I can still find time to at least somehow move my body. I do have disordered eating because it's kind of a combination of 2 different types. I would use that as, like, a harmful way to treat myself. I've worked with you guys, and I work with my therapist, and it's really hard some days, especially now that we're in the holidays, because unfortunately, you still have that family talk from the back of your head that kinda helped cause it, and then all the other social things that happen that cause stuff like that, so that's been the hardest part, but it's definitely gotten better. Food is fuel, and it's there to make your body feel good.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some fucking flowers. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. 'Cause you joined with just the regular membership, just coming in, doing the workouts. You weren't doing the one-on-one. I didn't even know that you were considering one-on-one. Like, I just saw your name pop up and I was like, "Word? Okay." And a lot of the things I always say people don't have a fitness problem, they have an adulting problem. And I know that for you, time management, you were doing a lot. I think you got really clear on your goals and how to manage your time and your different other relationships. Like, I think in the one on one coaching, you did a really amazing job at addressing the things outside of fitness and nutrition that are impacting your ability to self care. So, like, I've know you've been going through some grieving. I know that you made some career changes. I know that even how you parent has been impacted. And so I just want to give you your flowers because that's the real shit.
Mm.
When people join the program and they realize the things that are keeping them from self-caring, that's when the work starts. And most people are too afraid to push through. So you've
It's
done that.
it's
And
not easy.
that is no small feat. I want you to hype yourself up for that because, like, that is 100% boss bitch behavior.
I love it.
Like, for real, if you haven't, like, given yourself kudos or, like, had a moment to, like, internalize that and sit with that, you're doing yourself a disservice because I am telling you, motherfuckers are scared to really address what the fuck they need to address. So they'd rather just bullshit and stay the
Yeah.
same. So, motherfucking high fives. Yeah,
I appreciate that. It's taken a lot of work. Sometimes the work is hard and you don't wanna do it, but just logically, you gotta do it.
logically, we know what we got to do, right? It's
Mhm.
getting emotionally courageous to do it. That's why I'm telling you, you're a bad bitch.
Don't make me blush, Nat. Stop it.
God damn it, blush. So if you were to summarize how the Queer Gym has helped you or been a part of your fitness/healing
Mm.
journey, what would you say it's has been the biggest impact?
Acceptance. Like I said, I've struggled with a lot of things. I've had issues with coming out because I do consider myself pan. It took a long time to come up with that conclusion, but there's such a loving community that it's just the acceptance of everyone gets it, whether you're an ally, you're a member, like the physical part of the community, like you're just there. We're all a team and a family, and it makes my heart happy.
I feel like when people I feel like when people hear that, they're like, yeah, yeah, like everyone's cool allegedly, like blah blah blah. And I'm always like, no, listen, like I'm not lying to you. They're amazing. Thank you for being a part of that community and letting me have a front row seat during your transformation because it's been wild to see. You just fucking won't give up. You're like a honey badger. You just fucking at it.
Maybe I am a Hufflepuff.
But that's the truth, right? Like most people stop trying. I'm really proud of you. Thank you so much for coming through and sharing your story and telling, like, what I love the most about these is that
Mhm.
I get to put you all out on the internet and you guys become fitness inspos. I can't tell you how many people are like, I watch the videos and like you got real people and like getting realistic, sustainable fucking results. So like these videos get referenced a lot. So I want you to know that. Like your story is fucking badass. Okay. And it's inspiring some motherfuckers out here.
Love and inspirational queen.
Right. Well, congratulations. Thank you again for coming on and sharing your story. Really good work. One more high five for the road. I told you my clients are badass, and if you want to be a fucking badass client too, then slide through the DM, YouTube me, fucking smoke signal, rainbow, shoot out a fucking rainbow. I'll probably be there. And pull up. Bye.